Right, guys, 3 myths that the British believe about Americans.
That you use socialism as a way to scare your children into behaving themselves, or at least paying taxes or something.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm an American living in the UK, so let's talk about it.
Yes, Ashley, as by now you will know, I do love to talk about it. Come on then.
The last one's a bit tricky, but I'll explain.
Oh, I love me a tricky topic. Come on, bring it on.
We don't have kettles. That's wrong, because we have different kinds of kettles.
Okay, Ashley, but a kettle drum does not count.
We have stovetop kettles, and we have electric kettles.
Oh yeah, you just mean kettles. Those are all regular kettles. But I do think, honestly, this is common ground. Maybe this is the new healing point for the two nations.
The electric kettles aren't as efficient as the kettles here, something to do with wattage.
Yes, the simple unavoidable fact is American kettles have no power here, whereas the British kettles have unlimited power. But seriously, my American friends, why are you accepting weak electricity pumped into your homes? What is the point of it if it cannot power a simple kettle?
There are plenty of people that do have them.
See, now I have to ask the reverse question. What's the point in an American having a kettle if they can't use the kettle? Is it just something you put in the attic with everything else?
2, that we're all loud.
Oh my God, Ashley, no. Why are you shouting at me? Stop shouting, Ashley, no.
I guess in comparison to people around the world, maybe Americans are loud.
Ashley, no, you need a stronger argument. You just said if Americans are compared to all other people, then they are loud. That makes them loud. What you need to do is give us the example of like Italians or Spanish people having an argument. British people at football, or when someone in the pub breaks a glass. Or yes, Germans giving orders.
But like, I'm not a loud person. There are Americans that are loud, but not all Americans are loud.
Are we just saying here's that some Americans are quieter than other Americans and the loudest Americans are louder than the quietest Americans? I'm confused. Seriously, no, we know not all Americans are loud, but the ones that we can hear are loud. But look, the blessing of a loud American is you hear them coming down the street and you can pretend you are not home before they even get to the door.
And 3 is that we're not well traveled.
This is fair. One of the main reasons we are so annoyed at you is that you keep popping up in random places. You're not where we think you will be.
And there is truth and not truth behind that.
What?
The United States is massive. One from LA could go to New York, and that might take 6 hours.
Yeah, it's a huge country with lots of places to explore, and it's all different in all of the states. Yeah, okay. All I'm hearing is excuses.
Plenty of Americans who are well-traveled, who can fly across oceans and afford being in different countries on different continents.
I think this is the fair thing to point out, that international travel across large distances is very expensive, and the American government has kept lots of American people from affording this. So it is a sad truth.
But there's also Americans that choose to explore the United States or North America.
No, unacceptable. We mean you have to have come to Europe. This is the only definition of well-traveled, and you all know it.
Europe from the UK is cheap as chips.
Yeah, to be fair, flying into Europe is cheaper than getting the train literally anywhere.
You can do that and see different cultures in a weekend, whereas you absolutely can't do that in the United States.
But like Mexico and Canada and the Caribbean islands and stuff, they're all pretty close to America, no? Can you go there? I mean, you kind of can't anymore, but you could.
If you have any other myths, put them in the comments and we'll talk about it. Okay? Bye.
I suppose it's more of a universal myth that if you have lots of money, you can get away with literally any crime, like any of them. But that's definitely a myth. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Goodbye.